Okay, I want to do some examples for use with page 121, like numbers, say 1 through 12. You're given a point and a slope, and I have two examples here, a point and no slope, and you need to find the equation in standard form, given the point and a slope. Well, the formula you use is this one, y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Now, you're given the m, so you'll know that the 2 goes there. What about these points? What are they? Well, you know ordered pairs are commonly x and y, so we'll call this one x sub 1 and this one y sub 1. Now it's just a matter of put those points in the equation. So watch. Y minus 1 equals 2 times x minus 5. All right, that part was easy. Now simplify. Y minus 1 equals 2x minus 10. Now, to put it in standard form, I need to get the x and the y on one side and the numbers on the other. So first I'm going to add 1, and I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So when I do that, I get negative 2x plus y equals negative 9. And that looks like it's in standard form with one technical difficulty. The x has to be positive. Standard form has x first, and standard form really looks like this. ax plus by equals c. With two technical difficulties. The a has to be positive, and no fractions. Is the a positive? Nope. What do? Simple fix. Multiply the whole thing by negative 1. And then I get 2x minus y equals 9. Now I have standard form. X is first, y is next. The number is on the other side of the equation, and there's no fractions. So that's it. All right, let's try one more. So again, I need to start off with my equation, y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So there's my x and y. Oh dear, no slope. What does that mean? That means the slope is undefined. I like to have an actual slope. So let's just make up a slope that would be undefined. 1 over 0. Now, point of interest. If you have slope equals 0, you write 0 over 1. So no slope is 1 over 0, all right? And 0 slope, and you should probably write that down on a note page, is 0 over 1. So, in this particular problem, so now I'm going to put y minus 3 equals 1 over 0 times x plus 1. Do you know how I got a plus 1 there? Minus a minus 1. So be careful. Now, this part's tricky. That 0 on the bottom, let's multiply both sides of the equation by 0. So multiply this side by 0 and get that to cross out. Multiply this by 0. 0 times anything makes it become 0. So 0 equals x plus 1. So now I can move the x over. So I get minus x equals 1. Now in standard form, the x has to be positive. So let's multiply through by a negative 1 and get x equals negative 1. And there we have a nice answer. Okay, let's do one more. We'll do this point, and this time m equals 0. 0 slope is different than no slope. So again, we're going to use our formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So x1, y1. So y minus a minus 3, y plus 3 equals 0 times x minus 5. Uh-oh, if slope is 0, what's 0 times that? 0. Y plus 3 equals 0. Now you can use slope as 0 over 1, and if you do, you multiply both sides by 1 to get rid of the fraction, and 1 times that side is still y plus 3. All right, continue solving. So y equals negative 3. So there's our answer. Now you might say, gee, that doesn't look like standard form because I don't have an ax plus by. You could think of this as 0x plus y equals negative 3 if you wanted, but 0x is the same as just not having an x there. The same with this one, x equals negative 1. You could think of that as x plus 0y equals negative 1 if that is more to your liking. But the boxed answers are the better answers for this type of problem. So you should be good with your homework.